Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be reviewing in this comic. This comic is going to be the Dukes of Awesome. I don't know if you can see it there. Written by the Dukes of Awesome. Yeah. For those who don't know, the Dukes of Awesome, they're an actual channel here. They're like part of the cosplay community, more or less. And considering I actually know them personally, they're going to be featured here. So this is also going to be kind of a collaboration video. So yeah, normally I would say to buy the book or movie or whatever, but yeah, I don't think you can actually buy this one. Maybe I mean they do have an iPhone channel, sorry, not an iPhone account. So I'll leave a link that down below because that iPhone account has some of the jokes here, if I'm not mistaken. So you might want to check that out a bit. So yeah, normally I would do my 10-second spoiler warning, but considering this is like one of those only one person has it situations, I'm not gonna do it. But check out the iPhone account. I know it has some of the jokes there. So yeah, um, basically this is also gonna be kind of an interview style video, with them featured. I'm gonna call them like I did in my previous collab video like a couple days back with them. Put that there. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna call them right now. Yeah. Call. Okay, it's ringing.
Hello.
Hey, you guys there?
Yeah, we're freaking here.
The both of you?
Yeah. Happened?
Okay, so you guys are on the channel again. So, first off, tell us a little bit about the book. What's it about?
Dude, this book was about pure epicness. Just me and Rocky because Dukes of Awesome.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Basically, in this book, you have. Okay. Basically, in this book, you have Duke and Rocky. They're basically fighting a dragon. And then at the end, you have I guess this overlord type of character saying that we finally found the chosen ones. That's basically the gif of it, right?
Yep. So what basically it was we're going to school. I'm late for school. The cliche, I'm late for someone's late for school, and I like use one of Rocky's adventures to get to school, and his machine sucks, so it fucks up, and I run into him. We end up like this freaking woods called Backwood. We find a dragon egg, and like it's basically supposed to either be good or evil depending on like the energy we give off.
Yeah, yeah. You guys find some kind of dragon egg, and then a sword basically, and then the energy gives off, and then dragon is born, and then you guys basically get superpowers, which is kind of cool.
We don't get superpowers. We're just like
Or
I have like I'm basically like a kung fu like awesome character, and he's like the engineering geek that invents things.
yeah. So one of you is like the cool one, the other one's like the smart one, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. And who do you think that is between the two of you? Like, does that reflect any particular person between the two of you or not?
Or not what?
Like, which one? Like, out of the two of you, which one's the smart one? Which one's the cool one, basically?
In real life, comic.
What?
In real life or in the comic?
In real life.
Well, that's exactly how it is.
Okay.
No, it's not. It's nothing like that. It's like a personified version of ourselves. We're both smart. I'm smarter and awesomer, so I just put it on the paper isn't mine, so I put it on the paper,
Yeah.
Hey, you're totally smart. Yeah, but he's an engineer, so
Okay. Yeah.
that came up with the idea for him having all these cool adventures and shit.
Okay.
I'm like the cocky one.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that certainly does show here in the book. So did you guys have like any inspiration from like other comics or another movie or something when you're making this comic or not?
inspiration was just to get back at Antonio.
Okay. I mean, that was basically it, just to get revenge, basically type of thing.
Yeah, that's how it started, just getting revenge.
I mean, that kind of makes sense, I guess.
Like we said before, I would drop something that passed back to him, and then he would drop some more, and we just go back and forth until it actually ended up in a series based on like us.
Okay. And how many books do you, like, comic books do you expect to be in this series, like, more or less?
I think good question. I don't even know. I need to watch that.
You guys haven't thought of that yet?
No.
I mean, because the first issue is actually pretty good. I mean, because the writing is actually pretty good in my opinion. I mean, it's actually pretty funny. It does, it does have its moments. But overall, it's pretty funny. The artwork is actually also pretty good. I mean, granted, they are stick figures, but even after that, it is pretty interesting and still very well done. So I'm also pretty interested. And then this title, you guys can see. I mean, that's pretty cool in of itself. So yeah. I mean, just kind of interested because overall, look, it's a pretty cool book. I mean, I just all you really need to do is staple it, which I'm gonna do for you guys. But yeah, that's it.
To elaborate on that first question, I do actually think like the comic might go on for a pretty long time because we still have like there's this bad guy. I don't actually know his name yet. I can't think of the name from. I think that guy in the title with the black face.
Yeah.
And basically able to find out who he is and his master goal, and he leads us back to our ancestry, our fathers, because we don't know who they are either. So our fathers and mothers are lost. There's a lot of story to get through before the season's done.
And so wait, are the characters in the front there are characters that are gonna be in the series eventually?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Because you have like this robot, this like astronaut, you have like this fat guy playing basketball, you have like this troll type person with like a pig's mouth, a pig nose. You have this guy that was like a sleeping cap, or is that a horn or something like that?
That guy is actually based on one of our friends from elementary school.
Wait, which one?
Who would actually make those faces constantly, hilarious.
Yeah, he looks pretty funny though. He looks pretty funny. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that guy does look pretty funny as all hell. Where is it? Here?
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of new challenges that uncover our past history. A lot of new characters, backstories.
Okay, so, you're gonna basically what you're gonna do is like every other comic book is you're gonna make one story, and then move on to like the next story arc, and then the next one, and the next one, right? Because that's what I kind of feel. I mean, yeah, that.
Every once in a while, the story will like divide into a side story of something that happened.
Like diverge, basically, a bit.
From like one of the little characters' perspectives, it'll be like one of the characters' perspective that tells. It'll be what happened, like what the Dukes did to them.
So basically, at certain points, you're gonna choose a character that was in the comic book, and then make a comic or something like out of their perspective.
Yeah. I
mean, that sounds pretty interesting. I'd actually see for this one. I'd love to see it from the perspective of the kid who says like "mommy" all the time. That was pretty funny as all hell. That kid though, "mommy, what's going on here?"
Something to add to it, all of the characters that have real names are based off real people.
They are?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
Like, we were like this as kids, and like.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we all thought about killing the dragon at some point, and then doing something, but I mean, yeah, I guess that does kind of play into this book, kind of. Like, that childhood imagination kind of does play into this book a bit. I mean, you can tell.
Yeah, everybody that we meet in the comics, we actually had a real impact in our life, in real life.
So, what about the kid that says, like, "mommy" all the time? Who was his inspiration? Because that kid's pretty funny.
I guess it's just a comedy joke.
Oh, so you use him...
mommy.
So you use him more for comic relief, right?
Yeah.
This... I mean, that was a pretty funny joke throughout the whole comic, and it was like 3 or 4 times in this comic alone. And he gets like incinerated, which is just like cruel.
dragon. I was gonna have the dragon torch him and then look to the eye and be like, "You're welcome."
That would have been so funny. Actually, I think I would have liked that too. But you know, you do you. I mean, there's so many great points throughout this book that that either they're funny or like action packed or just exciting to see. I mean, there's this one scene where you guys like tear down like a building, like break it in half or something like that, right?
That was my favorite part.
I mean, that's pretty cool. Basically this whole part here, guys.
What's your favorite part about mine? Yeah.
Yeah, what's your favorite?
They throwing a sword into a dragon's mouth.
What? Excuse me?
Throwing the sword into the dragon's mouth.
Oh yeah, that was actually a pretty cool part too. That was actually very well done and drawn too as well. Let me see if I can find the part though. Yeah, but overall, this whole comic is actually pretty well done, and it's pretty funny. You know, it has comedy, has action. You guys have it on your iFunny account, iFunny page or iFunny account or not?
Well, we don't have full-based comics. We'll have like little, like short
snippets. Do you have parts of this in the iFunny account?
We can put it on there.
I mean, yeah, that'd be very much appreciated. So the rest of the viewers here could actually see it. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure they'd love to see your awesomeness too.
We'd like that.
I mean that's what I do. Make it in real life and then put in the iFunny account, the program, whatever. So everybody could enjoy it. A digital book and a paperback book.
I have to say our whole goal with this comic is just to spread the joys of awesomeness.
I mean, so far this does hit the mark. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's very well done. I mean, I do think though that if there's like any criticism I have to give, I mean, maybe give it a stronger story, but overall it's pretty good. I mean, and by the way, when I mean like strong story, like it needs more like a, how do I say, like a stronger basis, because overall the idea of like killing a dragon and then someone thinking you're the chosen one is a pretty good idea, but build upon it, which I think they're gonna do in the second issue. But overall it's still a pretty good good story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What? Did I say something?
No, but we got you.
Okay. So yeah, I think that's it for now, right? I think we've covered everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so say bye, to the people here.
Peace out, guys.
Okay, again, I'm also gonna leave a link down for their channel, so check that out too. And thanks for being here, and bye, guys. Okay, so that was the Dukes of Awesome. Again, they actually do have a YouTube channel and an iFunny account, so both of those links are gonna be down below. Share the love. So yeah, the Dukes of Awesome is overall it's actually a pretty good comic. It is an independent comic, obviously. I mean, it's written on paper, like legit paper, like not the good type of comic book paper, like printing paper, but still, overall it's pretty good. I am gonna staple it for them, so that's really also I guess another complaint I could have, but after that that's just really nitpicking. Overall it's a pretty great story, guys. Again, as I said before, the story just needs to be maybe a bit more tighter, which I think they're gonna build upon in issue 2, because this is issue 1. So yeah, on a rate from a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I'd give this an 8 out of 10. It's pretty it's actually pretty funny. Has its moments it's funny, or does become action packed when it wants to. So yeah, that's basically it for now, guys. 8 out of 10 is what I give. Again, thank you to Dukes of Awesome for wanting to do this again. So yeah, that's basically it for now. Subscribe not only to me, but also the Dukes of Awesome. Subscribe to me. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. The Dukes of Awesome, they do like cosplay type of things, so also definitely check them out. Besides that, comment down below on your thoughts on the Dukes of Awesome. Have you seen their channel? What do you like about them? And if you haven't checked out the channel, why haven't you yet? And besides that, like this video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.